Hi guys, this is Ryan Meyer, and this is my video for EDU 528, discussing the idea of adding a boys soccer team to the athletic program. In terms of interested participants, KCC has seen a tremendous increase in interest into a boys soccer program over the last 4 years. We have had several interested that are current students, and also have had numerous prospective students mention boys soccer as a sport that they would like to play at the high school level. The first season estimates would be about 14 to 16 participants, and for the first year we would compete at the JV level, just to make sure that we're not in over our heads and having kind of a bad start to the program by losing all of our games, especially by lopsided scores. So the first year we would play at a JV level and schedule just JV games, and then see where the program's at after the first year and make the jump to varsity athletics the year after, if possible. If not, we can keep it at JV until we can field a competitive enough team to play at the varsity level. Startup costs. So soccer does not have a large investment up front, since it is an outdoor sport. You don't have to worry about building like a big gymnasium or a big specific field for it. And the good thing about KCC is that we already have a girls soccer team. So in terms of facilities, we already have a soccer field that's a grass field. That it's not state of the art by any means, but we sod it every year, and put some good lines down on it, and it serves well for the high school level. So the boys soccer team can split practice time with their girls soccer team, and there are lights on the soccer field as well. So you can always split up practice times to make sure that everyone's getting good practice time in. And we can also host home games on the campus field, which will be great. Some of the startup costs will include a coaching staff, uniforms, and some minimal equipment expenses. In terms of equipment, we would be looking at about 40 uniforms, so 2 different kits, which include a jersey and shorts. And the reason I chose 40 is because we'd probably have about 15 to 16 participants to start off. And so having 20 kits would be a good number to have, just in case we do end up getting close to that 20 number. And approximately it'd be about $60 per kit. And so since there'd be 40 uniforms, it'd be about $2,400 to start up. And we would also get 4 soccer game balls, which cost approximately $80 per ball, or $320 for all 4. And we'd also need 16 practice soccer balls at about $40 per ball, or $640 total. Officials, soccer officials cost about $140 per home contest. There's 2 soccer officials for each game, and you pay them about $70 per official. We'll have approximately 10 home games, so the total cost of officials would be about $1,400 for the year. The coaching staff salary will be about $5,000 for the first few years, eventually growing to about $8,000 to $9,000 to staff multiple levels, freshman, JV, varsity, and the $5,000 broken up of $3,000 to the head coach, and then $1,000 each to 2 assistants, or $2,000 to 1 assistant, however the head coach sees fit. And field maintenance will cost about $1,000 per season. Some of that money can be allocated different in the budget, since we already do field maintenance for the girls' soccer season. So that's just a good rough estimate for what we'd need. Sustainability. So startup cost of the program will be about $8,000 to $9,000 for the first season, which includes brand new uniforms, new equipment, and coaching salaries. Moving forward, the program should cost around $6,000 per year, depending on the participation numbers, and we can offset these costs by fundraising, advertising space, as well as tuition we'll receive from students wanting to play soccer. And I go more in depth in this in my my Word document that I submit for this assignment. And in terms of just seeing it kind of in a spreadsheet or like a table manner, you would see how the costs are broken down there. It looks like for the first season, the cost is going to be about $8,760. And that's about a good estimate for what starting a soccer program looks like. Thank you guys.